Hi, today we're building a car from the Lux Blocks 2-in-1 100-piece set, car and motorcycle. Okay, so the car, before we start the car, let's just talk about Lux Blocks a little bit. In this little section here, they talk about Lux and how it basically goes together. So if you're new to Lux, you'll understand it. This is the egg and this is the nest. And the egg goes into the nest like that, okay? And you'll know they click because you'll hear a snapping sound, okay? And they'll hold really well. And other things you should know about this is that this is the dimple, and this is important because if you have two sections that go together, okay, and you want to make sure that all the dimples are going in the same direction because Lux blocks are left and right-handed, okay? So if the dimples are up here, but they're not up here, okay, so it's different, they won't snap together. So that's why we say lay everything flat on the table with all the dimples up. That way it's all going to come together, okay? So that's just something to keep in mind because it can be frustrating if your dimples don't line up, okay? So let's start. Okay, the way the instructions work is you lay it flat and then you curl it up into a shell. So the car will have an inside and an outside. The body is orange, the glass is going to be black, and the wheels are black, and the axles are black. And the spoiler has the spoiler in the back has a little bit of white in it. This is a Lux car. So we're going to put it together like this. This is the pattern. This is the pattern I'm going to follow right now and build in front of you, okay? So I'm going to start at this end here with 1 and go all the way to the end here, okay? So that's how I build it. So we have 1 and 2, and you could, I'm going to do the dimples up, but you could pre-assemble these pieces too into sections so it's easier, but I'm going to just build it right now like this. So I have 1 and 2, and you could follow along in your directions if you want. I'll put those here so you can see them here. So I have 1 and 2, and then I'm going to have 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. It's 4 long. And they go right here like this. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. And they snap right in here like this. And then we have 11 and 12. 26 and 32, 27 and 33, and 28 and 34. Okay? These blacks right here. And then there's black trigons, it's all glass going to be here. And then there's 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. That's the black. And you do the same thing over here. This is 38, 39, 40, 41, and 42. And then you do the row of the orange. This is going to be 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And down here it's going to be 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay, and then you're going to have orange here again. It's going to be 23, 29, 35, and 43. And that goes right here, right? And then you're going to have 24, 30, 36, and 44. And that goes here. Then the headlights, you have 31 and 37 go here. And 51 and 52 go here. And the side of the headlights are going to be 25 and 45 are orange. Then you're going to have a long row here of, we're here now, I have a long row of orange squares. So We're going to 54, 53 and 54, 55 and 56. See, I pre-made these, make it easier. 57 and 58, 59 and 60, 61 and 62, 63 and 64, 65 and 66, 67 and 68, 67, oh no, 69 and 70, so a little different there. And then we have 68, and we have 67 here, our trigons. It's going off the edge of the table, it's so long. And down here, 71 and 72. That's the body, okay? We'll put that aside real quick, and we're gonna do the spoiler. Spoiler alert, right here, we're gonna do a spoiler, which is this part of the car here, which helps the car stay on the ground. The wind pushes down so the car won't, take off and crash, okay? Spoilers are very important. Spoiler is 77 and 79. 73 goes here. 74, 75, 76, and then 70. Now it's going to be hyperbolic, which means it's going to come off the table. It's not going to lie flat. So 78 is actually a white one, and it connects here, but they're not going to lie flat. They're going to pop off the table because it's a spoiler. It's very three-dimensional, okay? And then 78, 80 and 81 are both white, and they go here like this, okay? And then over here, it's going to be 82 and 79, and it's going to be 84 and 82, and 85 into 84, and 83 into the 81 and 85 here like this. So it'll be like this. That's your spoiler. The number 5 axles go into 79, 77, like this. And that'll be your spoiler on your car. Okay, that's the spoiler. Put that aside, and now we're going to fold this car up. Remember, these are the headlights here, okay? So this is going to be the bottom of the car. This is going to be the top of the car. The car is going to fold. Oh, let me make sure this doesn't come off here. The car is going to fold. So this is going to be the bottom. This is going to be the top. This is the headlights in the front. So the very front of the car is these headlights, okay? So we're going to fold it around. Do the headlights first so you can orientate yourself. So you know that this is going to be the front of the car, and these are going to be the headlights. So you snap those on right there. So you say, oh, I know where the front is now. You can kind of see now where this is all going, okay? This is going to be your car. All you're going to do now is fold this guy up here. So snap these sides on here like this. Now there's a number of instructions over here. So you can say here and follow the numbers if you want. 17 goes into 22, 50 goes into 42. It'll show you can follow the guide if you want, or you can just kind of figure it out for yourself, which I kind of prefer to do, and just start folding this body together. The sides go into the front, and then the sides go into the bottom. It kind of zips right up. Okay, see that? So now we have the front of the car. There's the front. The sides go like this. So this guy here, this trigon here, is going to go into the side of the car, like so, and into the windshield like this. It goes into the bottom here, like this. You get the hang of it after a while. Lux kind of has a mind of its own. It's going to want to just pop into this shape. So this is a very cool shape here. Okay, that's the body there. Now this guy here, this last two here, kind of goes down at a zigzag angle like that. You can see here in this car. It's like a really sharp angle. So you can pop that in here. It's like a glass cockpit. And then this here will fold down like that and pop into the body. Body has an angle, right? So the body has an angle, it's not flat. The snap tells you you're in. Snap the sides to the bottom, both sides. Okay, and the last part is the rear spoiler. Comes up like this. So you'll see here, this has got to come in and connect to here. The trigon's going to kind of connect in to this square first on both sides. And then it comes up. And then it comes up there like that. It should pop right into place. And then the last part goes here. You could help it with your finger if you want to get it in there. Your body should be very tight. Once it's all in, it should be very, very structural, sound. Not want to move too much at all. It's pretty strong. Okay? The axles go in. One thing I wanted to tell you about too was when you put your axles in, see, I made a mistake here, and it's a good mistake I made too. I'm going to say, good job. I made a mistake, but really, it's good that you saw that I made this mistake because it's an easy one to make. You want to make sure on your trigons that these little keyholes line up. So if you're going to go in the bottom one here, for instance, and I think it's the bottom one. See how this keyhole here is pointing up, but the one here is not. So I'm going to fix this one. I'm going to use this and take it out. I'm going to line it up right. So I'm going to make sure it's going to go up. So let's see. Yeah, that's right here. Nope. Yeah, that's going to be going up. And I'm going to pop that back in. If this doesn't want to go in right, just put this in here like this and use it as leverage until it's popped into place. And now you're going to see that these guys, both are aiming up, these two keyholes. So this axle should slide right through. You can put an axle in the front and an axle in the back. So the front goes here, like so. So they're even. And in the back, like so. So they're even. And you pop a wheel on each axle. You can decide whether you want your hubcaps to be black or orange. Okay. And then you go ahead and put your spoiler on. And that's your car.